Last week we discussed the history of the Exxon Tower. Keeping with oil and gas companies and how their development played a role in the city of Houston's history, we're now going to look at One Shell Plaza. One Shell Plaza is located at 910 Louisiana, just across the reflecting pond from Houston City Hall. It is a 50-story, 1.2 million square foot office space that took the title of Houston's tallest skyscraper from the Exxon Tower when it opened in 1970 and held that title for over a decade. This was the first headquarters of Shell Oil Company, which is a US-based subsidiary of Shell plc, a British oil and gas company headquartered in London. Shell Oil Company was established in Houston in 1912, is now known as Shell USA, and has continued strong growth over the years, and is one of the nation's largest oil and natural gas producers. The building is known for its iconic antenna, which raises the pinnacle height to an even 1,000 feet. The antenna was installed in 1971 and carried multiple television and radio signals. At one point, the antenna simultaneously carried 8 different FM signals. The antenna was used until the completion of the adjacent buildings, and at which point created a skyscraper canyon, which made it difficult to broadcast radio signals, likely because of the dense concrete. It is at this point when the antenna farm south of Houston in the Missouri City area was constructed, and now pushes many of those same radio signals. Shell Oil Company was headquartered in One Shell Plaza until 2016, when the company began to move their Houston operations to West Houston's energy corridor, along with many of the other oil giants. It is said that all of the remaining leases Shell had on the property expired in December of 2025. The building still has several high-profile tenants. The law firm Baker Botts has operated out of the building since 1971, making them the longest-running tenant. NRG Energy has occupied the bottom 22 floors since 2018, and the Houston Club, a private dinner club established by some of the early Houston elite, has operated on the 49th floor since 2013. The building opened in 1970, so we can go back to 1944, and Houston City Hall is still there, and I presume this is the reflecting pond, but the One Shell Plaza is not. The first image where you can see the building is in 1978, and this is December 31st, 1978, and the One Shell Plaza is there. Not a whole lot of the buildings known in Houston skyline today there quite yet. And 1995, that's not a good picture. We'll go to 2008, and that's a much more familiar skyline. And then Chevron began to move out of this building in 2016, and that is right here. And then we have 2025. But yeah, another history of one of the famous former headquarters of one of the Houston oil giants. Thanks for watching.